Hi, and welcome to Module 4, the module where we will start the process of synthesizing our sources into an essay where all of our sources are in conversation with each other. We will be using Courtney Martin's TED Talk. We will be using another essay by a poet named Gloria Anzaldúa called How to Tame a Wild Tongue. You may have heard of her. If you have, you know how amazing she is. If you have not, you're going to find out. And finally, a study called The Color of Family Ties by two authors named, their last names are Gerstle and Sarkeesian. I forget whose first name is whose, so I'm not going to say it. We are going to be bringing these three essays into conversation with one another to answer a very specific question, but we'll get into the details of that when we get to the assignment introduction. For now, the skills that we are going to be learning in this module, so there's going to be two modules leading up to essay number 1. In the first module, we'll be reading and talking about the remaining 2 essays, How to Tame a Wild Tongue, The Color of Family Ties. We will be learning how to brainstorm when we are trying to put all of these things in conversation with each other. We will be learning how to take that brainstorm and develop it into a thesis. Our thesis statement is the engine to the paper, right? It is the fact, the argument that the paper exists to prove, right? So how do we take 3 huge texts and answer a question using these texts? I'm going to take you from the reading to the brainstorm to the thesis. Also in this unit, we will talk about what does it mean to make texts talk to each other, right? To bring them into conversation with each other, to use one to respond to another to support your point. We will also be developing our assignment outline. So lucky for you, it's early in the semester, so I will be helping you to develop your outline. I have a pretty detailed expectation of these outlines, so I will show you how that's going to be done. And we will then apply all of these skills once again to Parable of the Sower, to our reading of Parable of the Sower. In the first few chapters of Parable of the Sower, as we kind of get into the introductory information, I guess in the first couple of weeks as we deal with it, we will be using Parable of the Sower to kind of practice our skills on. And then next week, in Module 5, is when we will start to discuss it together and kind of, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. If you guys are like my other students, you probably are already halfway through it because the book is deeply compelling. It's also very dark, and I appreciate that. Anyways, so that's it. That's going to be this week. That's going to be this module. The major assignments will be turning in a thesis and turning in a thesis, responding to a discussion, developing an outline. So just 3 assignments for this week. And then next week, we will take all of those things and we will develop them into our essay over the course of the week. And then by the end of the week, you'll have essay number 1 completed. Woo! Okay, cool. I'm really excited to get started. I'm sure you are too. Maybe you're not. I don't know. Awesome. I will see you guys in the modules.